For the past 3 days, these customers who joined the queues at the various centers on Friday have not been able to access the internet because data services have been blocked by their mobile operators. The Ministry of Communications has served notice it will deactivate all unregistered SIM cards by November 30, 2022 after it extended several deadlines on the directive. The ministry is applying sanctions including the blocking of data services to owners of unregistered SIM cards. The customers spoke about how they were being affected by the sanctions.
I came here just because my data has not been working for the past 3 days. I thought it was some of my siblings who have used my phone in another way, not knowing that they said I was not completed with my biometric registration. And in my mind there, I thought if someone hasn't completed with his or her biometric registration, the person would have not been doing calls, not about data. But I was so worried. Just that I came, then they told me I wasn't completed with it. So I came here to do it again.
So how has that affected you? Since when has it even started?
Normally, as a student, I use my data for some research, and because of that, now I've not been using it, and that has affected me a lot.
I have a data service challenge since Monday, so I call the MTN office and I was directed to come and do my biometric, so that's why I'm here.
What caused the delay in getting you to register your SIM card or do the complete registration?
Actually, I was busy, just busy.
How has that affected you?
So many ways. And since I cannot even open my WhatsApp service, and I think that's the only challenge that I have.
3 days ago, I was using my phone in the morning, and the morning I was using internet. Everything was working actively. By 10, 11 o'clock thereof, my data went off. Meanwhile, I've also bought a data bundle of 5 series instead. So data bundle has to just last for 24 hours, and my data is also not working. So instead of MTN to also remind us that data will not work, so that we don't buy data bundle, all of a sudden my data didn't work for 3 days now. So I have to just rush here and just come and see why it's like that. But I'm using 2 MTN SIMs. One is working actively and the other one is not working actively. So I don't know why the first one they did for me is working, but the second SIM, my internet is not working. So I have to just come and confirm. They say I have to just do the biometric for the second SIM, and which is making me a little bit crazy. I don't know if they will refund my data for me or not. If they do it, fine. If they don't do it, then it's a bias. I don't know why they have to do that all of a sudden.
Okay, now me ready stand there. Now me share them problem BM. But 5 days, I say, obi ufra enko papa. And I me WhatsApp no so ma. Who said the time makra. No one problem my mama ba hase. Who say phone no they say be part of us. And kan ho a untimi enko baby. Nti how they na ablen. So be frame na ma dia. The
numbers in the queues at the various centers grew by the day as customers who had been affected by the sanctions went there to complete the re-registration of their SIM cards.
The customers behind me are raising against time to re-register their SIM cards to beat the November 30 deadline set by the Ministry of Communications to deactivate all unregistered SIM cards. The customers say they will ensure the completion of the registration as they have begun feeling the impact of the sanctions by the ministry. Hafiz Tijani, Citi News, Kumasi.